Okay. Christian church, apostate church, any Sun God Day church. I'm going to try my best to explain this to you in layman's terms, okay? There is a huge difference between the Ten Commandments and the Sacrificial Law, okay? Look at it this way, all right? All of you guys should know that the Messiah came in the flesh, right? Okay, the Messiah came in sacrificial law, the flesh, so that you could come back to the Father. The whole reason he came is to show those people in that time the refreshing of the covenant, all right? The refreshing of the Ten Commandments. Sacrificial law and the Ten Commandments, two completely different things. Sacrificial law was the punishment. It was the schoolmaster. All right? Ten Commandments came before sacrificial law. The Ten Commandments were never supposed to be broken, but they did it anyway. So they got punished. Right? The sacrificial law was the only thing done away with when he says it is finished. Colossians 2:14. He pinned the handwritten ordinances on the cross so that you could keep the Ten Commandments. That's why he died. He died so we could rebuke and show mercy and not stone each other. What more love is that? All of the New Testament is pointing you back to the Old. The two elevated, in order to do the first one, you have to be keeping the 10 and not doing Christmas, not doing all that. So when you're reading the New Testament, you have to be thinking of the Old. The New Testament it's not just the New Testament now. It's the whole thing. All right? When Yeshua walked, he only had the Old. He didn't have the New. We have both now. So now we understand the refreshing in the New Testament, the refreshing of the Ten Commandments, given at Horeb. You have got to keep them. You don't have an excuse. You cannot have the excuses. You thought they were the same thing. You just did not study it out to show yourself approved. You have to study it out. If you don't want to study it out, if you're alive right now, you just need to get in covenant. Don't be one that's like, maybe I'll be counted in ignorance. Don't go that route. Keep the Ten Commandments. Give up everything. If anything else is more important, you're not worthy. Do you understand? Your pastor isn't telling you that. Your pastor is tickling your ears and telling you don't have to do that. Do you understand? These end days, there's people warning you right before the destruction to repent and keep the Holy Covenant, to eat clean and to keep the Ten Commandments, and warn your neighbor. You don't want to do that? Your blood is no longer on those Ezekiel 2 and 3:33 watchmen. Wake the blank up.